We had been together for nearly 3 years. From wild college parties to quiet, caffeine-fueled study nights, we shared what I thought were the foundational years of something real. We laughed, cried, dreamed, and survived those chaotic early 20s together. I truly believed we were building something lasting, something that could weather the storms. But looking back now, I realize I was the only one who actually believed that. It started to unravel slowly, in that subtle way heartbreak often creeps in. A few months before the end, I noticed a shift. Her messages became dry, empty. One-word replies where there used to be whole paragraphs. Her voice lost its softness. Her hugs became more like polite gestures. Her smiles no longer reached her eyes. I told myself she was just tired, maybe overwhelmed with work or life in general. I refused to see the truth. I refused to believe she was already halfway gone. Then one evening, as we sat on her couch in the soft glow of her apartment light, she dropped it like she was telling me she'd ordered takeout. "We're done," she said. No tears, no hesitation. "My new boyfriend's taking me to Paris next week." Just like that. 3 years, brushed off like they meant nothing. As if I was just a phase she had grown tired of. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't plead for her to stay. I sat still, trying to process her words. My heart was hammering in my chest, but somehow I felt strangely calm. Maybe it was a shock. Maybe it was a clarity that someone who could scar me so easily had never really been mine in the first place. I looked at her, met her eyes for the last time, and simply said, "Have fun." No drama. No guilt-tripping. No last-ditch confessions of love. She blinked, clearly not expecting that. Her expression twitched, confused, maybe even a little insulted. She gave a nervous, awkward laugh, like she was waiting for the emotional meltdown that never came. "You're not even going to fight for me?" she asked. I shook my head slowly. Why fight for someone who's already gone? The days that followed were heavy. The silence felt endless. I replayed everything in my head. The way she used to hold my hand. The way she used to say she couldn't imagine life without me. The future we used to talk about like it was already written. But the pain didn't last forever. Somewhere between the memories and the numbness, I began to breathe again. I started showing up for myself. I hit the gym regularly, caught up with friends I neglected, and poured myself into work. I wasn't just healing. I was transforming, not to make her regret leaving, not for revenge, but because I deserved better, because I was still here, and I wasn't about to let heartbreak define me. Weeks turned into months. I never stalked her socials, never sent message. I didn't need to. Then one day, a mutual friend casually mentioned her Paris trip. Apparently, it didn't go as planned. Her new boyfriend bailed halfway through the trip, ghosted her in a foreign country. She came back alone. I didn't laugh. I didn't feel triumphant. There was no satisfaction in her failure. I just felt nothing, because by then I had truly moved on. Sometime later, I saw her name light up on my phone. Just one word. "Hey!" I stared at it for a few seconds, not angry, not sad, just calm. Then I deleted it. Not because I hated her, not because I wanted to hurt her, but because I didn't need to bleed from old wounds again. She was a closed chapter in a book I had already outgrown, just like she once said she had outgrown me. A few months after that, I met someone new. This time, there was no confusion, no overthinking, no chasing. She was present, kind, honest. With her, I didn't have to shrink myself or constantly prove my worth. I was seen, fully, clearly, and that's when I understood the love I was giving all those years wasn't wrong. It was just being given to the wrong person. Life has a cruel but poetic way of showing you your worth, usually after someone else fails to recognize it. I thought losing her would destroy me, but it didn't. It made space for something better, for someone better, for me. Now, whenever I hear the word Paris, I don't think of betrayal or heartbreak. I think of growth, of clarity, of the exact moment I chose peace over pain. Let her have Paris. I found something far more rare, self-respect, and real quiet, steady love.